So I got to see John, who keeps coming back into the story. John has this showcase that he does up in Loveland every month, and Pamela was playing at that. And I had met her a couple times briefly before, but I really got to talking to her after her performance there. And we just, we decided to get together and do a song. And when I got to her place, she's got all these instruments in her room. Not unlike Kirk Bennett, but different, smaller space actually. I walk in and she's got this drum set that's like right there, front and center. And you said that I think you said that you had been practicing on that and stuff. So I was like, I want to do something with the drums. And as you can see, we have a drum set here that we're about to play. But anyway, I don't know where did it go from there? Once we started playing with the drums.
Well, I think you said, play me something, and I said, oh, I don't really play, like, I'm not really a drummer, I just play for fun, and like, oh no, play me something, and I had my, like, list of bass drum exercises, so I just, like, played my favorite one from that, and he's like, all right, and he started strumming along, and then he was like, how's your day been, like, how are you feeling? I was like, I think I have a little food poisoning, actually.
And that's how we got this song, which is called Listeria. And I'll tell you, this is interesting. I don't think I've ever written. I have a song about farting. I do have a song about farting, but I don't ever play it. And this is going to be. This is I don't know. This is a fun song. So it's not a fun song. It's actually a very powerful song, but it's also fun. I don't know, and so.
Isn't powerful explosion.
It's an explosively powerful song. That's right. So, all right. Shall we give it a go? All right. Pamela Machala. Sure, did you guys talk? Or I don't even know. We haven't talked. Shanna and I haven't talked yet. So I've at least had one rehearsal with everybody here tonight except for Shanna, who has an amazingly tight schedule. So I don't know how we want to do this.
Just do it.
Okay. Yeah. So. Oh, by the way, the chart that I sent you, I don't know if you practiced to the chart, was wrong.
Yay!
And so I fixed it. You probably figured that out because.
This one was really quiet.
Was it? Can we turn up that microphone, or is that 3 or? Oh, it still sounds pretty quiet.
Is it on?
It is on.
Oh, it's fine. Why don't you sing lead and I'll just harmonize and then it doesn't matter what my volume is.
Okay. All right. Let's see here.
You want me to play?
Yeah, I do want you to play. I don't want to play. Let's. Okay. That'll make it so much easier. At work, I drop you off back home. I made date night dinner, scrambled egg and toast. I made a contribution to our 401k, and you dozed off when I told you all about my day. I remember when it was all butterflies. Now what we got, it looks a lot like mundane love, but it's anything but ordinary. I love our mundane love, though our story may not seem legendary. I wouldn't take an all expenses paid trip to the sun and moon, except for one day of mundane love with you.
Isn't that sweet?
What if the Capulets and Montagues got along just fine? Romeo'd feel frisky, but Juliet tired by 9. Romeo'd say, baby, I left the seat down for you. Instead of sipping poison, they share a beer or two. In my mind, that's what will be. But to others, all they might see is mundane love. Though our mores have down Larry, I love our mundane love. Though our story may not be legendary, I wouldn't take an all expenses paid trip to the stars and moon, instead of one day of mundane love with you. And I could have played lovers on the silver screen, but we watch them from the couch, and baby, that's good enough for me. Mundane love, but it's anything but ordinary. I love our mundane love, though our story may not be legendary. I wouldn't take an all expenses paid trip to the stars and moon, trip one day of mundane love with you. All right. All right. Thank you, Bennett. Thank you. All right. That was fun. Oh, I'm glad we got to finally play that together.
Yeah, that's nice. Do you want to try to do that? It's going to be a train wreck, but we could try.
Okay, this is going to be a total train wreck, guys, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah. Woo! No, just play little train wrecks. I'm just doing the rap.
All right. That's where I'm going to lose it, so I don't know. Do we want to beatbox or something?
You can beatbox while I rap.
Hey, Troy. I have an experienced beatboxer here. Troy, would you like to do beatboxing here?
You sure you know what you're asking?
No, actually, I'm sure it's all going to go completely to hell, but we're going to give it a shot. You're not going to beatbox until a certain point.
Oh, okay.
It's after the second time we say vampire beach party. You're going to do a beatbox.
You won't point at me or something?
I will point at you, but just remember it's after the second vampire beach party.
He'll wag his finger at you.
That's
Okay.
right. This is a finger wagger. Wag, wag.
Wag, waggity, waggity, wag. Oh dear, yeah. You know what? Whenever I do a show at Still Sellers, if it's not complete chaos, then it's not like a show that I do here. So I don't know why it's like that. I like to bring everybody together for the shows at Still Sellers. All right, okay, here we go. This one's, as you may have surmised, is called Vampire Beach Party. By the beach, had to take a leak. I hit the head, I locked the stall, heard some screaming through the door. In spite of all the glee, I called out to take a creep. Dracula was at the bar, making Muddy Mary's song, filling hearts of pasta capillaries. Barnabas and Vampirella, making sweet love by the sea. Vampire Beach Party. I could not believe my eyes. At first I was terrified. Before I could run and hide, something drew me in. Dracula was DJ playing beats and drinks and ghosts. Shoreline filled with houses, absence and ghosts. Really fun to me. Vampire Beach Party.
Ready? I saw zombies in bikinis, Bloody Marys, Thompson Tonys. Vampires around campfires, Frankenstein on the shoreline moaning. My widow speaking, sharp canine teeth, make these easy blend in. I grabbed a cape, tied around the nape of my neck as I pretended I was Edward Cullen, the ladies love him, they'll all want a piece. I'll flash a grin, do a speedo spin, and call out trick or treat. Trick or treat, beach party goers, come to me, especially if you're of the female variety. Oh look, it's working, and everybody's swarming. Hordes of vampires are sauntering towards me. Hold me, embrace me. What a way to end the night with kisses, caresses, nibbles, and bites.
Vampire Beach Party. The most entertaining kind of train wreck. Thank you all very much. Thank you so much. All right. So now Kirk is someone that I actually know through his daughter. His daughter is Maya Bennett. I don't know how many of you out there know Maya Bennett.
I do.
But she's an amazing talent who's played here several times and now lives in Denver, and she's rocking it up out there. But I'm a huge admirer of Maya, and so I got to know. Well, it turns out that Maya's mother is somebody that I used to know through work when I worked at the Senior Center in Boulder for 12 years back in the last decade, and. So, I don't know, we started, and through her, I got to meet Kirk here, her husband. And this has been, Kirk and I have been really getting along. So we decided to, we've tried playing some music. We've done some covers and stuff together, sometimes with Amber, who was floating around earlier. And we decided to try writing a couple songs together. And the first one, we didn't quite get our handle on that. But this one is the second song that we did. And I think... should we just play it, or do you want to say something? Oh, yeah, okay. So, all right, here we go. Oh, I should say this. We sat down and I just sort of started riffing. I just started doing a basic, Kirk is just, stream of consciousness writing is something that, stuff flows out of this guy. And I imagine is the same with Maya, but who knows?
Stuff flowing, and that was the Listeria song.
We already did that, yes. That was a different kind of flow. That was a different kind of flow. But Kirk just, we started going and it just became clear, it's like, we weren't going to go back and forth so much. Basically, I was just going to play a riff while he sat down and kind of wrote something, wrote like a journal entry. And he just sat down and he wrote a bunch of poetry. And it was an interesting process because what we did then is, he had written the stuff kind of as stanzas. They kind of fit together as verses. And the one thing I did is I took one of his lines and I turned it into the chorus. So that's the little bit that I got as the chorus. That's why I sing it like over and over again to have my stamp on this. But I mean, Kirk is just a wonderfully poetic writer. And anyway, this song is called Art, Not Math.
In my head, don't go away. Since I've been in that same old way, compromise away, and the lines begin to fade.
Eccentric in some strange geometry. I work at breaking down lines between you and me. I see you traveling down that rigid path, and I just have to tell you this is art, it's not math, yeah. It's some strange geometry. I work at breaking down lines between you and me. I see you traveling down that rigid path, and I just have to tell you this is art, it's not math, yeah. walking down that rigid path, and I just have to tell you this is art, it's not math. Thank you all very much. All right, so Kirk's going to change to a guitar here. And, okay, so we've reached, well, let's see here. The first song written by someone who didn't show up tonight. So, that's right, yes, well, my roommate very rudely decided to be out of town. I don't know how many of you know B.J. Suter. Anybody here know B.J. Suter? Yeah. So B.J.'s actually, if you've ever been to song school, B.J. there's a good chance that B.J. checked you in. She's a very avid banjo player, but she's also a wonderful singer and guitarist. And she is also my landlady, so I rent a room from her. Yeah, we've gotten along so far. She hasn't thrown me out yet. I'm sure it's been close several times. She's at Rocky Grass Academy, I think. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. All those festivals, whatever. Priorities. So, yeah, I suppose I should probably retune here too, huh? So yeah, she's at Rocky Grass Academy. Couldn't make it. But she has her own kind of songwriting challenge. She's trying to write a song a week for a year. She's been trying to do that for several years now. And she actually does pretty well with it, but she's usually too shy to actually play her songs, which is a damn shame because she's actually got some really great things that she does. And so I think it was kind of a lucky excuse for her to not be here because I don't think she wanted to necessarily perform anyway. But who knows? Who knows? She does occasionally perform for one of her classes that she does with Rebecca Folsom. She takes classes with Rebecca Folsom. So, all right. So this song is called I can't. You're a Snake, and I can't even think about why we wrote this song. It's probably about me too, just like the playground did. So let's all right. Let's give it a go. All right. Oh, you're not quite ready? Okay. Oh, wait, I get to talk for longer. So, what do you think about snakes, huh? You know, if I was to pick one animal to play the S in the alphabet, it would be a snake. And if it was a C, if I had to pick one animal to be a C, it would probably be like a bat or something. I don't know. What can we think of? Like, what's a C? Yeah, C. What's a curved animal? A cobra. Well, that's also a snake, John.
Yes, I know that.
Half a snake would be a snake. Okay. You don't like snakes, do you? You got something against snakes.
If one snake is an S, half a snake is a C.
Good point.
Is it true that half an S is actually a C? I think it's kind of a funky looking C. It's a little bit.
Yeah, it would. That would work.
Yeah, I suppose. But I think it'd be kind of a weird downward curve.
Would it be Neil?
What? I don't know what you're doing there. That looks like you're flipping me off or something.
That's the Hawaiian peace sign for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, so that wasn't a bad type of flipping off. So, you want my tuner? Aha! So BJ and I, we actually sometimes get together and we write stuff. What we do is we do this thing called bookending, where we set up an hour to just work on music. The way we do it, though, is that we'll start at the beginning of the hour. We'll open up three random passages in 3 different books. We'll write those down, and then we have to write songs about that. Now, usually we don't write songs together. We write songs separately. So I imagine that that's how this one came up in some fashion or another. But I can't for the life of me remember. And if BJ was here, she would tell you. She'd set it straight. No, it's all good. It's all good. All right. So what's good on tap? Do we have any special drinks on tap tonight? They're all special. I'm a big fan of the. Let me see if I can find it on there. The cacao churrascuro. Has anybody here ever had the cacao churrascuro? I just like the name of it. And you can get it, by the way, any of their mixed drinks you can get as non-alcoholic beverages as well. All right, we all good? Okay, let's do it. You don't know that I can see you from the back of my eye. The way you talk about me time after time. From the corner of the room, from the hiss in your breath, till the limbs nearly choke me to death. I can see you, you're a snake, and I won't let your venom take me down. Every time that I saw you after 3:15, simmering sounds of silence suffocated me. You were slick, you were cool, but you never knew it all could turn around and sink its fangs in you. I can see you, you're a snake, and I won't let your venom take you down. I learned to rise above it, the way you put me down. I taught myself to take the bird's eye view. Flew into the heavens, spied you in the grass. No loneliness behind the mask. Well, your underbelly's soft, and if you're moving slow, I could freeze you out, but I would never be so cold. Well, I learned a thing or two from your serpentine lies, but I would take the tongue in the back of your eyes. I can see you, you're a snake, and I won't let your venom take you down. Thank you all very much. You're very kind.